Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Hello, Cookie. Hello. Happy. What's today? It's just Saturday. Saturday, Cookie. Yay. Hello. Hello, everyone. Cookie. Hello. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, Cookie? I don't think my alerts are working, right? Have you guys seen my banana alerts, Cookie? Thank you for the 22 months, Asian Butler. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much! I need to hear them. Hold on. Why can't I hear them? There it is. There it is. Okay, now I can hear them, Cookie. Thank you so much for the 22 months, Asian Butler. Since Face has become Chinese, Sakuna has given all the talents a red envelopes. I think you asked this in the last stream, Cookie. Was it you or somebody else? You have to be. It has to be like the third time I've seen that message, Cookie. Peanut butter jelly time. But no, I haven't gotten my red envelope, Cookie. Thank you so much for your 34 months. Mostly safe. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you. I can hear it now, Cookie. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Matt Lord, for $2 Shoba. Shiina time. Yes, it's been a while, Cookie. It's been a while. But it is Shiina time. Let's get started. Shiina game. Hello. Wait. Okay, there. My music is on. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Cookie. Hello. Long time no banana. Hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello. Hello. He didn't climb Mount Everest. Ooh, little baby Cookie. Thank you. I'm Pox. Thank you so much, Cookie. If you guys didn't see on Twitter, I had a bad dream last night that he fell off of Mount Everest. Poor guy. Why were you on Mount Everest in my dream, little bee? Why were we climbing Mount Everest? Ooh. But he didn't climb Mount Everest. He's completely fine, Cookie. Yeah, he's falling off a rock face. And then I spent like half the dream searching for somebody to help me get him back. But everybody told me he was dead. Everybody told me he was dead. So... Poor little guy. Ooh. BGM's loud. Okay, I turn it down a little bit. There it is. Okay. Little bee. Did we ever find him? No, but I woke up with him in my arms. There's that. I woke up with him in my arms. So that's something, Cookie. Thank you so much for the $5 Shupa, Raven Chill. I'm glad the prince didn't turn into an Everest landmark. He did in that particular dream, Cookie. Happy ending. Thank you so much for the Shupa Nocturnal. You're the main screen today. The brand new OLED monitor. Congratulations on your new OLED monitor. What an honor. What an honor, Cookie. Oh, sorry, got a burp. Today, I actually brought out my actual stand mixer that you guys can't see because it's shiny right beside me. Yay! An actual stand mixer, so we won't have any issues with mixing with our hands this time. Luckily, not a new one. It's my old one that I've always been using. My Hamilton Beach cheapo stand mixer. I've always wanted the expensive one, but this one does the trick. It just does enough, Cookie. Yes. It was Mount Everest. He fell off a rock face, and I watched as he tumbled down into the abyss. Poor thing. He didn't climb. Everybody's like, doesn't he fly? I'm like, have you guys ever seen him fly? Does he look like he can fly? Look at his shape. I can hover. He can hover. He can hover a little bit. That's about it, Cookie. He's too fat. He's literally too fat to fly. Right? He's too rotund. He's not aerodynamic, Cookie. Maybe if you threw him. That's the only way. Like a cannonball. Right? He needs to diet. I feel like somehow he got even fatter, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much, Arkham, another name for the show, but you just need to believe. Do you believe, little bee? Do you believe? Do you believe? Believe? Did he drop a nade on Zincro? Not that I know of. Not that I know of, Cookie. Aerodynamics. He got fat from the stress of tumbling down Everest. He was fat before that. I don't think Sad Bee has the fitness level to make it even to base camp, right, Sad Bee? None of us have the fitness level for even base camp, little guy, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we're not even gonna make it up to base camp, Cookie. We're not making it to base camp with this one, Cookie. Alright, let's get started. So again, I have some brown butter that I browned earlier. This is not piss, it's brown butter. But yeah, I got some brown butter here. We have a cup of brown butter, which is awesome. Awesome, a cup of brown butter. And then, yeah, let's combine the dry ingredients. Again, this is gonna take an hour resting time after we're done with the mixing, Cookie. So, not piss, because VTuber viewers will see any yellow liquid and call it piss, Cookie. It's literally every time, Cookie. Literally every time. Yeah, literally every time. This time, let's make sure we put enough flour in it. So 2 cups and 2 tablespoons. Okay, we got our normal wheat flour that I've always been using. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna use my half-cup scoop. So we need 4 of these. We need 4 of these, Cookie. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost done with this bag of flour. Awesome. Hold on. 4.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Awesome. And then 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. 1. Just to prevent spreading, you know? Like last time. That one was horrible. Last time was horrible. This time we will do it right, Cookie. We will put enough flour, Cookie. Alright, so we're baking, Cookie. Alright, awesome. That's enough flour. Now we're cooking, alright? Now we're cooking! Now we're cooking! Baking soda, 1 teaspoon. Of baking soda, got a teaspoon. Baking soda. Awesome. Baking soda done. 2 tablespoons of matcha powder, Cookie. I was sick. Jackie Wells will bless this. No, Sad B will. Sad B will. Poor Jackie. Ooh, Jackie. Ooh, Jackie. 2 tablespoons. There we go. I like a pretty heavy matcha flavor cookie, but some people like only 1 teaspoon. So I just like them with 2. Because I like matcha. What can I say? Asian woman loves matcha. That's news at 10, Cookie. News at 10. Totally. That's unbelievable, Cookie. Unbelievable. Half cup of granulated sugar. Oh, I don't know. We don't want to put the sugar in there. Because of the salt. Salt. We need salt. We need half a teaspoon of salt. Hold on. Alright, I'm back, Cookie. Alright. I got my Costco salt. I just need half a teaspoon of it. Half a teaspoon. That's like half. There we go. Awesome! Okay, Cookie. Now we just mix it together. And then set it aside. So I'm just gonna make sure this all gets incorporated. I'm just working out of this thing because last time I worked out of a bowl and it was hard to pour into the wet, so I decided to work in this measuring cup, this very large measuring cup, and I think that's gonna work out better for us because then I could just pour it and there's less dishes, Cookie. Yeah. So this time I had more time and more energy to prepare everything, Cookie. Also, did you guys see Pippa and I are hosting a Mahjong event for Face Connect that's coming up. You guys haven't seen on Twitter yet. We are hosting a Mahjong event, so make sure you guys check it out if you haven't already. Really exciting stuff. Yes. A good time to learn Mahjong, Cookie. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So make sure you guys take a look if you guys are interested. There are prizes. There will be a viewer tournament. There will also be a player, like a talent tournament as well that you guys can watch and hopefully see your favorite girl in there. We got some returning talents from last time, and we got some new talents. So we'll see. We'll see, Cookie. Yeah. Mahjong! Yes, yes, yes. There's so many more girls now than the last time we did the tourney, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And if you're a new viewer, Cookie, I hope you guys will enjoy becoming a jonger for a little bit, Cookie. I hope you guys will enjoy jonging. Alright. That's right, Cookie. Now it can be a bloodbath. Yeah. Become a jonger. Become a jonger, Cookie. It is in your fate. You will become a jonger. You will, Cookie. You will. Back to the jong mines we go. Yes. Pippa and I will not be playing, but we will be commentating the tournament. So hopefully you guys want to see more of us together. Pippa's actually really, really good at Mahjong. She's actually quite into the game herself. So I will definitely need her help for jogging. For commentating. She's good at like looking at details and stuff, Cookie. Yeah. So exciting, Cookie. Yes. Alright. But tomorrow, me and Pippa will be doing a matchmaking stream where we will set up the brackets for the tournament. So if you guys definitely want to be there at 2 p.m. PDT on the FaZe channel, if you guys want to see us setting up the brackets for the FaZe Jong tournament for our participants. Yes, Cookie! Alright. Okay. I kind of want to get every little bit of matcha off of this spoon. Smells so good, Cookie. Smells so good. Okay, awesome. Alright. Put this here. The dry, we'll set aside the dry. It's like this light green pistachio color. Here, let me turn down the light a little bit. If I warm up the light, you can see it better. A little bit. There it is. Light green pistachio color. Alright, awesome. Okay, now we're going to work with our butter and eggs now, and sugar. So let me take out my mixing bowl. My whisk. I got my mixing bowl right here, and now we're gonna add our cup of butter into there. Hold on, let me... Gonna use the same spatula that I used to mix the dry. So this is browned butter, Cookie. I browned it right before stream. And there's a whole process on how to do it properly without burning your butter, because burnt butter is bitter and nasty. But this is brown butter, and it's basically cooked. So there's little stuff on the bottom. I'll show you guys. You see that stuff at the bottom right over there? That's the tasty bits for the brown butter that I think give it flavor. Very important, Cookie. Yeah, the special butter, the tasty butter. Yes. The yummy milk solids, exactly. That's gonna give the cookie a lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. So, it's awesome. And then, now, we're gonna add white sugar and brown sugar. So for white sugar, we need half a cup of white sugar. So let me go get it, Cookie. I bake a lot, so I bought this huge baker's sugar. About half a cup. There it is. There you go. Half a cup of granulated sugar. Awesome. And then we're gonna add 1 cup of light brown sugar. So 2 scoops of this. So much sugar. This is light brown sugar. Safeway brand. Signature Select cookie. Okay. That's about half cup. And then we need 1 cup. There it is, just a little less. There it is, that's enough sugar. That's a lot of sugar, Cookie. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna roughly stir it together first before I put it in the mixer. Just to get it somewhat incorporated together. There it is, Cookie. Alright. I wish we can sell matcha, guys, but we can't. We can't. I love matcha, Cookie. I've loved matcha since like over 10 years ago, and now it's become such a trend, you know? And now I'm gonna put it on my mixer, so you guys can't see it, but I will use my mixer now. I'm gonna attach my whisk attachment to it. Awesome. And I'm gonna put this on. Lock it. Put it down. Awesome. And then plug it in. Plug it in, Cookie. Plug it in. Plugged it in. Alright. And before I start it, I'm going to get 2 eggs. 2 eggs. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Awesome. 2 eggs. Thank you so much for the shuba. Angel, you're the cutest girl I've ever met. Sad bee noises. Ooh, am I? Am I, Cookie? I'm dressed as a banana. Like, there's no way, Cookie. There's no way. Thank you, though. Thank you for becoming a new member, Troy. Thank you for 1 month. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Azazel, for 1 gifted member. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Arc of Another Name. Just needed to believe. I might not believe in Sad Bee's skills to climb Mount Everest, but at least I believe in my baking skills today because I'm not sick, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you for 2 months, Gohan Blanco. Thank you for 2 months. Thank you for 16 months, Zubo. Thank you for becoming a new member, Angel. Thank you, Valet. Thank you for becoming a new member, Cookie. Thank you for the shuba. I'll give another name. The banana outfit adds cuteness. Thank you. I'm usually, for those of you who are new, I'm usually named, people usually call me Meemaw. But when I'm a banana, you can call me Nana. When I'm a banana, you can call me Nana. Yes. Alright. Okay, I'm going to whisk this slowly and speed up. And now I'm gonna add in my eggs. 2 eggs, 1 by 1. Alright. Hold on. I couldn't add it properly, so I'm just gonna do this. Alright, eggs. I'm just gonna plop in the eggs, Cookie. Can't be bothered. And also my vanilla. Just a capful, a teaspoon. Let's see, I'll actually measure it today.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
It's a little more than a capful, actually. That's pretty good. Alright, awesome. 1 teaspoon. And now we're gonna put all that in there and then whip it up. Until light and fluffy. It's going much smoother today. Yeah! We will succeed, Cookie! What? Hold! We'll give that a little bit longer! Apparently this is very important! Yay! I'm yelling now! I'm doing my best! Ah! Just a little bit longer, Cookie! More power! Ah, how loud is it? It's pretty freaking loud! Okay! Awesome. Okay. Thank you for waiting. You see how that is so light and creamy? That's very important. You need it to be light and creamy like that. Very, very important. Awesome, awesome. Yes. Now I'm gonna put this back and we're going to add dry ingredients slowly. Alright. But I'm actually gonna let this go on for a little bit longer, Cookie. I'm actually gonna let this go for a tad longer because I want it to be a little bit more creamy, Cookie. Alright, more whirls. Let's go, Cookie. Way more efficient than hand mixing. That's what I gotta say. That's for sure. 100% more efficient than what the hell we were doing before. Alright. Alright, let's go. Continue. Max speed. Alright. Alright, let's go. Power. That should do it. The more you whip it, the more light and creamy it's going to get. That, I think, is beautiful, Cookie. Alright. Light speed. Alright. That's good. Just gonna casually knock that out a little bit. And then I am actually gonna scrape some of the stuff off of the sides here. Awesome. Not that there's very much on there at all, but yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm now gonna go put this in the sink, Cookie. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you for the Shupa. YK Valis. Cutest little hands ever. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like them. There's somebody in the Discord that said I had Lego hands and they didn't like my hands. So I'm like, okay.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Nice to know, Cookie. Nice to know. Some people think I have Lego man hands, Cookie. Is it because I'm yellow? That's lazies. That's laziest. Is it because I'm yellow? Is that a yellow joke, Cookie? I think it was a yellow joke. I think so, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shuba, Abibiyama. The French femboy fumbled the cookies last time. Will the banana make things right? Find out next episode of DBZ. I have to make this right. I'm a banana today. I am food. I'm making food. I have to be way better. You right, Sad B? We're gonna get these cookies today? Yeah? Thank you so much for the shuba, Angel. Shiina, you're the definition of cute maxing. I'm glad you guys think so. There's a lot of cute girl out there. So I don't think I'm really that.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
I don't think I'm really that, you know, in comparison. But as long as you guys think so, you know, as long as you guys think so,
Peanut butter jelly time.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Why not, Cookie? I'm not good with compliments, but I'll take it, Cookie.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
I'm not good with compliments, but I'll take it, you know. That's right, Cookie. Thank you, Shuba! Thank you for the Shuba, LPT Kusa. You are my Lego because when I think of you, I gotta time you out, Kusa. You've been off of your rocker lately, okay? Like, you gotta calm down. Like, I don't know where you get this confidence, but you gotta calm the F down. You're gonna get 10 minutes. Thank you for the shuba, but you're gonna get 10 minutes in the oven for your recent behavior. Thank you so much. There we go. There we go. Bro needs a cold shower, Cookie. Bro needs to fly less close to the sun, Cookie. Truly, Cookie. Alright. Truly, I appreciate the shupa, Cookie, but you gotta calm the F down. I don't know where you get that confidence, but I need you to calm down, Cookie. Calm the F down. Alright, thank you so much. 10 minutes in the corner. That's what you got. Thank you for the shupa. Yeah. Hopefully you'll be more baked through. Hopefully you'll be more baked through the next time you show up with a shupa. Thank you for your shupa, though. Yes. Take a little vacation. There you go. Thank you so much for the shupa, Lego Hunter. Does someone say Lego? I need to collect them all. Do you actually collect Legos? It's so expensive, Cookie. I don't know how kids these days are affording Lego sets. I think Legos are more for adults nowadays than they are for kids. Because kids these days want electronics. Do kids really get happy nowadays receiving Lego sets, Cookie? I don't know if Gen Alpha has enough patience for a Lego set. Yeah, honestly, Cookie. They're so expensive, and I don't think Gen Alpha has the patience for it. I'm gonna be real with you, Cookie. Yeah. Yeah, I used to collect Lego, but now too expensive, and I have a little room to display it. That I know, but like we're all geezers and hags, you know, Cookie. Like we're old. I'm asking if like Legos or something the youngins are still into these days, cause I somehow very much doubt it. You know, I somehow very much doubt it. And I'm gonna say this now before somebody says it. Yes, I know it's green, and some of you don't eat your vegetables. So when you guys see something goopy and green, like pistachio cream or matcha, you guys are like, ew! And I want to tell you right now to grow the F up, Cookie. Grow up! Grow up! Before somebody comments. Just saying, Cookie. Just saying. Just gotta get that out there. Just gotta get out there, Cookie. Veggies are goated, and so is the color green. Okay? Okay, Cookie. Awesome. Now that's understood. Let's move on, Cookie. Alright. I love pistachio, because it's like my favorite ice cream flavor, Cookie. It's delicious. But it has to be specifically super artificial pistachio. Like from Thrifty Ice Cream pistachio. It can't be too high quality that it tastes like real pistachios. I want my pistachio ice cream to taste fake as frick, man. I need it to taste extremely fake and artificial. It's the best. It's the best, Cookie. Yes.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Most green things taste good, I think. I think so. Some people are like, it looks like horse doo-doo. I'm like, well, if your horse is pooping this type of green, I don't know. I think your horse is dying. I think your horse is probably on his way out.
Peanut butter jelly time.
I don't know what
Peanut butter
horse
jelly time.
poops this sort of green. I don't think horse poop is green, Cookie. Only geese poop green, and it's like a different type of green. Yeah, green tea ice cream! Exactly! Green tea ice cream, very good. I love green sweets. I love green sweets, Cookie. If a horse poops that color, it needs to see a vet. That's what I'm saying, Cookie. That poop is green. Well, I don't hang out in caves. So,
Peanut
I don't know what
butter
that says
jelly
about
time.
you.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Cave dweller exposed, Cookie.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly
Cave dweller exposed, Cookie. Dubai chocolate is green. I like wasabi. I put wasabi on steak and it's really good. Just a little bit, and it's like it brings out the beefy flavor. So when you go eat yakiniku, you can ask for wasabi and they'll give it to you because it's good on beef, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much for the show. Bye, Andrew Taz. You're not my real dad. You can't make me. I can't have children, so no, I can't be your dad. But that's sweet. You thought I might have been, Cookie. That's sweet that you thought I was smashing your mom. That's sweet. You think I have that kind of riz? That's very sweet of you, Cookie. Very, very sweet. Very sweet that you think I'm smashing your mom. That's crazy. Wow.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly
Yeah.
time.
Thank you so much for the shupa, Akuha. Check. Lego is expensive as hell, but my Lamy pens are affordable. Any recommendations on inks that dry but look fine? What do you mean? But what do you mean by inks that dry that don't look fine? What do you mean? What? What do you mean? All inks dry? What do you mean by this, Cookie? Wait, what do you mean? Huh? All inks that are put on the market should dry unless you get the one sheening inks don't really dry. But most other inks dry fine, Cookie. Maybe quick dry? I don't know. I like my inks more wet than dry, so. But I find that lighter colors dry faster. I don't know, Cookie. Yeah. But if you are used to using normal pens, you're going to find that with fountain pens, you might smudge the ink, especially if you're left-handed, Cookie. In that case, use an ink blotter under your hand when you write. Then you can prevent a lot of smudging, Cookie. Yeah. But I like wet inks, so I wouldn't be able to help you there, Cookie. Yeah, I'm a wet ink enthusiast. I feel that as a lefty, yeah, Cookie. Thank you so much for the $2 Shupa Yoshikage Kira. Why are your hands so small? I'm just a small person, man. Why are your hands so big? Why are you born with a penis? Why did your mom choose to have you? You tell me. I wasn't given a choice. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. I wasn't really given a choice in the matter, Cookie. I don't know what you guys are saying. I wasn't given a choice in such matters. Were you? Were you, Cookie? Thank you so much for the shupa. these guy matcha cookies to boost our performative energy and labubu level. This is how I know we are old geezers in this chat, because the labubu trend is dead. It's no longer cool. If you guys mention labubus now, you are old. You are yesterday's news. If you are still collecting labubus, you are now uncool, Cookie. Yes. And if you're still mentioning it, you are uncool, Cookie. You are now uncool. I hope you know that, Cookie. Yes, it's finally over. Like, literally. Okay. White chocolate chips! I need to put a little bit more, Cookie. Hold on. I had another one. Yes, I do. Okay. There, that's 2 cups. Around 2 cups. Or no, 1 cup. 1 cup. 1 cup of white chocolate chips. Fold it all in. This looks more like the correct consistency compared to last time. Last time, I don't know what the hell happened. But I'm double checking now, Cookie. It looks completely correct now, Cookie. That is cookie dough. Way better when I'm sober. And not sick. Awesome, Cookie. Yeah. I was so sick. It didn't work out, Cookie. It didn't work out. But this time, I feel like it's gonna work out. This is the correct consistency that I'm used to. There. Alright.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Thanks so much for showing arguing about the name. We're watching a VTuber make matcha cookies. Cool isn't a priority. Matcha cookies are cool. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Matcha cookies are so cool. They're the coolest thing ever. They're cooler than anything else. The coolest thing that came out since the PSP. Has anything come out since as cool as the PSP, Cookie? I don't think anybody could beat the design story of Sony at its prime, Cookie. Sony, bring back that era. You were so cool, Sony. They were on that, like... Yeah. They were peak in their peak era. Sony had... Remember the Sony Vaio, Cookie? The laptop? Peak laptops. I loved the Sony Vaio. I've always dreamed of having a Sony Vaio when I was a kid. Alright. I'm gonna put this in another container, Cookie. And now, and then I'm going to, what do you call it? I'm going to cool it. I'm going to, let this rest in the fridge for about an hour. And in that hour, we can chit-chat or pull up, more Cyberpunk or something. And then we can, yeah, we can pull out more Cyberpunk. In the meanwhile, and then maybe we can see what happens, Cookie. Yeah. More chit chat. I don't know what you guys want to do. Okay, awesome. All right, I'm gonna put this in the fridge and then put some things in the sink. I'll be right back, Cookie. Yeah. Hold on. Let me read these shoopers first, Cookie. Thank you, Eddie Lombardo, for the shoopa. Will Irie get some of these cookies instead of the ones you made last time? Yes, Irie will. I'm actually about to make a whole tin of cookies to send to Irie soon, because she's not feeling that well. She's going through it. So I want to make her a bunch of cookies. Like a big tin of them, of my greatest hits. And then I'm going to send them to her, Cookie. to make a box of my greatest hits. So she can share with her family too, you know? So, yay, Googie. Hopefully I can make enough. Yeah. I think for now, my greatest hits are these. Of course, I'm gonna give some chocolate chips. Some of my homemade Biscoff cookies. Chocolate brownies. What else? Yeah, my brownies are really good. And then, some icebox cookies with dried fruit in it that I really like. And then, yeah, all sorts. And then some red velvet ones. Hopefully she will enjoy them. I want to make ube cookies too. Hopefully she likes ube, because I love ube. And I hope she likes ube too. Make some ube cookies. Then we'll ask her what she likes the most. And yeah, we'll see. Alright. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, Cookie. I've just been really busy lately. Alright, let me go put this in the fridge. I'll be right back, Cookie. Thank you so much, Cookie. Gator Emperor, thank you for the show ball. Hold on. One of my uncles who lives in Mexico visited the States a while ago. He took him to have sushi for the first time. He mistook wasabi for guacamole! So he ate a spoonful. How did that go? Did he cough? Did he start crying? Did your uncle start crying and start swearing in Spanish? I would have paid to see that. That's a very like early 2000s prank to pull on people that are not Asian. He's dead. The man's dead, Cookie. His brain is fried. Thank you so much for the show, Angel. Sheena, I love your voice. It just steals our hearts. I'm glad you love my voice, because I don't, Cookie. I do not love my voice, but I'm glad you do, Cookie. Alright. I'll be right back. Thank you for all the shoepas. I'll be right back to read more. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. There it is, Cookie. Ooh, let me wipe the table a little so Sad Bee can start moving. Alright. Thank you so much for the shupa! Argo name. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much, Ryuji Takashiro, for the shupa. Glad you're doing well, anorexic Oshi. I would like it if you don't call me that, because I'm not anorexic, but okay. That's a weird thing to say to somebody, Cookie. That's weird, but I'm not. I don't know, compared to popular belief, I am not anorexic. I am not. I eat perfectly fine, Cookie. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just anemic. I'm anemic because I don't have... My body doesn't make enough hemoglobin because I'm bleeding every day, but, you know... I'm not anorexic. I'm not, Cookie. Yeah, I actually love to eat. I just have a weak digestive system and a lot of, like, bodily problems that make it hard for me to digest food. But otherwise, Cookie, I'm not anorexic. I'm not anorexic, Cookie. I don't know I'm just okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm Asian. I'm Asian. If it wasn't already obvious, by the amount of times I've mentioned it every single time, Cookie. I'm an Asian woman, and we're just a lot smaller, a lot of the times than compared to your average Western white woman. You know, Cookie? Yeah. Ugh. We're genetically predisposed a lot of the times to be more petite. Not always, but a lot of the times, Cookie. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shoot bot, Ignito. I got a new job recently and I haven't had time to watch your streams. I finally caught today. Always glad to see you doing well. Thank you, Ignito. I hope your job's going well, Cookie. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shuba. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you. Let's see if I missed any, Cookie. Hold on. Thank you so much, Woo-jam. Thank you so much for shuba. I got a few of the big collector Star Wars sets I display, but I've moved on to more expensive 40k and Gunpla as an adult. Okay, Gunpla is actually cheaper. Gunpla is actually cheaper than Lego, Cookie. It's way cheaper actually. My nieces like some Legos though, but that's usually gifts. Do the kids? What I'm asking is, do the kids actually build it, or do they just like receiving it, Cookie? You know, Warhammer is expensive for no good reason, Cookie. Warhammer is really expensive for no good reason. It's just, I don't know why it's so expensive, Cookie, but it is. It is. Thank you so much for the shuba. Thank you, Cookie. Games Workshop just likes to fleece us, Cookie. Thank you so much for a shuba, Silverline. Adults are collecting plushies and kids want new phone. We used to be a real country. This is true. This is true. Kids don't care about little stuffies now, but I do. And I'm old, so I'm irrelevant. But that's not always true. I mean, the kids really like jelly cats, right? Those luxury plushies that are really expensive. I like them too. I just don't like them as much as Sadby, so I don't buy them anymore. I don't like jelly cats as much as I like Sadby, so I just haven't really been spending on plush toys because if they're not as cute as Sadby, like why? Why buy them? You know? The only plushies I still really collect are Chikawa, Pisuke Usagi. If I like it. If I like it. Same thing with Chikawa. If I really like it, I'll collect it, Cookie. Chikawa, and then like, yeah, and slimes. I still collect slimes, but with slimes I have to really like the slime because there's a lot of slimes, but I don't like every single one of them. So now if I see a slime that I like, I will buy it, but it's pretty rare, Cookie. I do not collect Labubus. I received my first and only Labubu from Shiina and Cookie. I don't collect Labubus. Yeah. Weren't you fat shaming him earlier, Cookie? Sadby was made to be fat shamed. Look at him. Look at his face. He's ashamed. But that's not true, because he's the cutest. If he were skinny, he'd be a stick bug. And I don't like stick bugs, right, Sadby? Only round bugs. Only round little buggos allowed in this house. Ooh. This is such a rotund little buggo. It's his life. So round, so chunky, so cute. No stick bugs in this house, Cookie. Only round buggos. He's way better. Only round buggos in this house. Right, Nippy?
Peanut butter jelly time.
Nippy and Sadby together. Ooh. It's cute when they're together. I like when I put Nippy here. Because Nippy's hanging out with Sadby, Cookie. Nippy's looking for Sadby nipple, but Sadby doesn't have any, so he's confused. I spilled my white vanilla flavored chips. Ah! I need to stop doing that, Cookie. Here, Nippy, you can have one. Yeah, there, and you can have this, Sad B. Actually, Sad B, you can have 3. Because Nippy is so small. There we go, Cookie. There. Get a clip. I will get it. I'll get a clip. I have one.
Peanut butter jelly time.
I have one,
Peanut butter
Cookie.
jelly time.
I have a clip right here. Yay! Now I won't spill it. There it is, Cookie. Awesome! Awesome! Alright! Sad-bee! Oh! Eat it and don't climb Mount Everest. Awesome, Cookie. He's just chubby. Yes, he is. Hey, Siri.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter
Hey, Siri.
jelly time.
Set a timer for 1 hour. There.
Starting now.
Okay, thank you, Siri. Okay. Perfect. Siri is now timing for 1 hour. Perfect. Okay, Cookie. You need to find a sad roly-poly. Somebody needs to design a sad roly-poly and then send it off. It'll be so cute, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shoe bomb. Well, 2 months, Dama Blaze. I heard keeping a bread starter alive is just Tomodachi for people in their... you mean Tamagotchi? I mean, I have tons of Tamagotchi, and I'm old. I have a lot. I have like countless Tamagotchi. I'm not running any right now because I'm in kind of a slump, Cookie. I don't have enough energy to have one right now. I miss having one though. But I've just been too busy to run one consistently, Cookie. Thank you so much for the shoot, but Binary Ghosts. Hey, don't mind me. Someone watching this needs to hear this. Tomato, Celsius, Silver, Spotlight, Lambda, Firefighter, Echo. Anyone in chat needed to hear that, Cookie? Please raise your hand. No one needed to hear that, but thank you for that, Cookie. Thank you, Cookie. Yeah, literally silence. The crickets needed to hear that. Awesome, Cookie. Yes. Thank you so much for the shuba. The Presto Espresso. Can we get a heart? Yeah, here you go. Thank you for the shuba. Thank you, Angel D. Thank you for the shuba. Thank you, Yoshikage Kira. Thank you for the shuba. Hand. What? What did you say, Cookie? Wait. What did you say? Thank you so much for the shuba. Argo, another name. He's just chubby. He's chubby. Oh no, you little chips. You should eat them. You know, now he has a nose. Oh no, Shatby, no, your stash. It's a snash. Oh, little bee. Oh, snash. A little snash. Okay. Thank you so much for the show, bad. Thank you, Lego Hunter. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt Larson. Fat. Yeah, no, literally, when Sad B's sitting on the couch in Texas, my mom just walked by, looked at him, and was like, fat. Fat. Nippy, what are you doing? There's your... Eat that. There we go. Yeah. I saw Sad B in Nepal yesterday, Cookie. Oh, fat. Poor little guy. He's meant to be fat, though. He's just Texas size, Cookie. Oh. Should get them disguise glasses with the fake nose. I have to find one small enough to fit his face, Cookie. Yeah, He went a size up after that Texas trip. He did. He totally did. I'm so surprised I did not gain weight in Texas because I was eating so much every single day, Cookie. I don't know what happened. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought for sure I was gonna gain. Yeah. Thank you so much for a super angel. Shiina, how are you so damn cute? I'm really not, but thank you. That's very sweet. I'm really, really not. But thank you. But thank you, Cookie. He's a corn-fed bee. Do you eat corn, little bee? I eat high fructose corn syrup. Oh no, sad bee, not the high fructose corn syrup. If that's what you mean by corn-fed, Cookie. I go into the hive. It's not honey. It's high fructose corn syrup, Cookie. It's high fructose corn syrup. Oh no, sad bee. You know, I was stupid. I bought Korean cooking syrup to make like some egg dish that I was always making. And apparently there's two kinds, Cookie. I bought the cheaper kind. Turns out it was just high fructose corn syrup. At the good brands, if you buy better, there's rice syrup, Cookie. So I was like, man, did I really get tricked into overpaying for high fructose corn syrup? So now I have to read the label and make sure it's rice syrup, Cookie. Yeah, rice syrup. But now I'm too sick of even buying that. I just use honey. I just use honey. Oh, honey's way better than the rice syrup, Cookie. Right? Yeah, now I just use honey. The only reason why people use the other syrup is because it melts easier in marinades and stuff. It's more easy to dissolve in like cold marinade. Honey gets a little bit hard, right? So that's the tough part, but it is what it is, Cookie. Is it local honey? No, but it's raw honey from... I have local honey, but I don't cook with local honey, Cookie. It's too expensive. But I do use cheaper raw honey to cook with, Cookie. Yeah. Honey also helps with allergies. Yes, if it's local to you, Cookie, but it's kind of expensive. I see agave offered as a sweetener. Is that stuff any good? I hate agave syrup, Cookie. I hate it. I don't know how people eat like monk fruit syrup, agave syrup, and all those sorts of like stevia syrup. It is nasty. It tastes so gross. It has like a bitter aftertaste I can't get used to. I don't know how people do it. Monk fruit tastes like ass, Cookie. I don't know how people do it. Yeah, it tastes so bad. I just eat real sugar, Cookie, but I don't have diabetes, so yeah, stevia, monk fruit, agave, I hate it all, Cookie. It's all nasty. I just use real sugar, Cookie. Yeah. The only time I eat aspartame and fake sugar is like diet sodas. That's the only time I'll accept it, but for the most part, if I had a choice, like for my coffee and stuff, I don't use artificial sweeteners. I will just use straight sugar or honey, because it's just gross. Monk fruit's disgusting, Cookie. It's cool that you guys can tolerate it, but I cannot tolerate it, Cookie. Yeah. Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Root Beer is the best because the medicinal taste masks the disgustingness of the artificial sweeteners, Cookie. So that's the best, in my opinion. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I use bamboo sugar. Bamboo sugar's not a thing. That's just sugar cane, Cookie. You guys are so funny. Yeah, that's... You guys are so cute! Oh my god. That's cane sugar. That's normal granulated cane sugar, Cookie. Yes. Hate to break it to you, Cookie, but that's yeah, that's cane sugar, Cookie. Yes. Yes, Cookie. You guys are so funny, Cookie. Like, I like my stuff straight from the ground. What sugar is straight from the ground, Cookie? His whole world is shattered. Yeah. Anyways. He got bamboozled. You got bamboozled, Cookie. Yeah, Cookie. Straight from the earth. Fresh cane sugar juice is so good. Yes! So when I was a kid, candy was not something we could afford. But we used to do this thing where we stripped, like, we would buy the sugar cane and then peel the outside of it where you're left with the juicy pulp. And you chop the pulp and you just chew it for the juice. You just chew it and then spit out the gross pulp. Yeah, it's so good. And that's how I like... That's like what I ate. Like, we just spent our time chewing sugarcane as kids. It was the best. But now when you go to like a Vietnamese place where they sell fresh juice, Cookie, they juice the sugarcane for you. And you can drink the sugarcane juice straight. It is so tasty and sweet. It is so tasty and sweet, Cookie. It's so delicious. I highly recommend it. If you guys ever go to a Vietnamese juice shop, ask for the sugarcane juice. It's very good. It tastes so... It's so sweet. It's so sweet, Cookie. Yeah. I don't do ginger in my sugarcane juice. But you can. You can, Cookie. Yeah. Sugarcane juice. Yes. Thank you so much for the show, but big boy bastard. I eat the brown sugar and gummy worms that are in my backyard. Sometimes I feel like you guys are pretending to be stupid dirt eaters just so I can call you cute. You know, Cookie. Maybe you guys are just pretending to be stupid dirt eaters, Cookie. I think you guys are, Cookie. Thank you, Illithid, for the shupa. Hey, Shiina, I've been trying to get back in shape. I've lost 10 pounds. That's awesome! I'm really starting to get sick of grilled chicken breast. Any tasty high protein recommendations? Yes, I like chicken breast, but I couldn't eat it every day. Ground beef, but 90% lean is also a very good option. I ate a lot of ground beef, Cookie. Ground turkey, also very good. Those are your best friends. Yeah, tuna is good. I eat a lot of pork chops. Pork chops sometimes. I ate some... Pork chops are a cheap, good protein, Cookie. Yeah, fish. A lot of salmon. White fish, tilapia as well, Cookie. Good stuff. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. Just don't eat the fatty cuts of meat like New York strip steak or ribeye. But you can get, if you're on a budget, I ate a lot of lean ground beef. You know, you could get like a huge tray of it from Costco and just portion it out correctly, Cookie. It's important to get your fats in your diet, Cookie. For me, fats and protein, Cookie, keep me full for way longer than carbs will. I still have some. It's not like I don't eat carbs, but I prioritize macro-wise protein and fats because those keep me full for longer, Cookie. I don't eat a lot of fish because fish doesn't keep me full long enough. Every time I eat fish for like dinner, I get really hungry the next day and I'm really prone to overeating. So I just like to eat like heavy, satiating proteins and then just cut down on the amount of carbs that I'm eating. But for carbs, you can up the satiety too. Like bread is low satiety. You can eat so much bread and still get hungry after. But if you bake like a potato or a sweet potato or something, that thing's gonna keep you full for a long time compared to a piece of bread. So it's a lot about choosing what to eat that for some reason fills you up, Cookie. Satiety rating is really, really important for me, Cookie. Yeah, a lot of baked potatoes and baked sweet potatoes in my diet life, Cookie. Yeah. I don't eat as clean anymore because I don't need to lose more weight, but yeah. But whenever things get strict and I need to lose a couple pounds, like gained a couple or whatever, and I have a photo shoot, then yeah, I'm back to that for like a month. But yeah, usually it's a long-term thing, Cookie. You know, potatoes are awesome. Sweet potatoes are filling, Cookie. Yeah. So you can mix up your proteins as long as it's lean. Honestly, sometimes I get tired of chicken breast. I eat chicken thigh. Like, who cares? Who cares, Cookie? You know, if chicken breast isn't doing it for you, you can still lose weight off of chicken thigh, Cookie. Okay, you guys are on these crazy strict calorie restrictions because you guys are probably not 5'1". So if you hate chicken breast, just eat chicken thigh without the skin, Cookie. It's like it still gets you 70-80% of the way there, Cookie, you know? Just watch the amount you eat, Cookie. So yeah, yeah. So just don't eat the skin. The fat is fine, Cookie. The fat is fine. Yeah. Chicken skin is so it is, but if you're on a diet, it is your absolute enemy, Cookie. It's so high calorie, but I love fried chicken skin. I do love it. I do love it. Or mix it up. What I did was I just ate both the breast and the thigh. Why not? Mix it up, you know? Why torture yourself? Eat both. Eat both. Mix it up. One bite of chicken breast, one bite of dark meat. It's good. It's all good, Cookie. Yes. But yeah, a lot of high protein stuff. Why not both? Exactly, Cookie. Just eat everything. Eat everything, Cookie. Yeah. Rotisserie chicken from Costco. Yes, rotisserie chicken from Costco. I eat a lot of rotisserie chicken in Costco. Especially on my lazy days, I make myself some salad, put some freaking quinoa on it. And then chicken. To rip off the chicken meat of a Costco chicken. And then call it a night because I was too lazy to cook, Cookie. Like, it's... You do what you can, Cookie. You do what you can. And a lot of times, if you want to go not meat, you can do lentils. And yeah, you can do lentils and chickpeas, Cookie. I hate lentils, chickpeas, and beans, but some people really love it. And if you're one of those people, it's also a way to go. It's where you can get a lot of protein. I don't like it, so I don't eat it. I don't eat a lot of beans, Cookie. Yeah. I personally don't like it, but that's just me. I hate lentils. I'm sorry. I hate lentils and chickpeas. I hate it a lot. I'm sorry, Cookie. I don't like them. I don't like them. How do you cook for yourself? I can do boring like chicken breast. I cook a lot on this stream. I cook every single day, Cookie. You just have to have you gotta practice. First of all, when you first start cooking, it's really hard because you're not used to dealing with dishes and minimizing the amount of dishes that you have to do at the very end. When you get to my point, you just wash as you go, so you never get overwhelmed by dishes. But you gotta keep track of like dishes and the mess that you're making while you're cooking. Maximum efficiency, Cookie, right? And then I usually have a repertoire of like 7 different go-to dishes I can cook at any time. And I started off looking at recipes, like easy weeknight recipes for this, asking my grandparents how to cook certain things. If there's a dish I really like for example, I really like gyudon and this chicken Japanese bowl called oyakodon. So I learned how to make it. It turns out it was way easier and cheaper than I thought it was gonna be. So that's a part of my weekly repertoire. And then I also know how to do some baked chicken thighs with like different flavors. So I can bake chicken thighs in like teriyaki sauce and a spicy gochujang sauce. I know how to bake chicken thighs like rosemary herb as well. And whenever I do that, I just bake it and then make like a potato or something. I know how to bake bread, so sometimes I'd have bread. Or there's several stews too. I have a Instant Pot, which is a pressure cooker, which I feel like if you don't have an Instant Pot and you're lazy as hell, get yourself an Instant Pot cookie. You can do stuff that usually takes a whole day in a slow cooker in 45 minutes. So basically, on busy days, I would say I want beef stew today. Throw all the ingredients in there, shut it, turn it on, right? Have it cook for like an hour while I'm streaming or something. And then by the end of stream, open it. It keeps warm in there. And I have stew for days. And the thing is, I say I cook every day, but it's mostly like maybe 4 days out of the week I'm cooking something. Because I like to have a variety of leftovers going in the fridge. I never just cook for one day. So if I'm cooking chicken, I'm cooking enough for at least 2 nights. That way, I can have leftovers in the fridge. So the next day, if I'm hungry, just microwave or heat it up or whatever. You know? Yeah. If you just batch cook cookie. And then if I get bored the next day, then I'll cook something else enough for 2 or 3 days. I'll have another choice in the fridge and I'll just switch it out. Yeah, and then when I get bored, I'll just cook another thing cookie. You know? Yeah. So cook to have multiple days of leftovers and you'll always be set. You always have something to eat. How do you prep your veggies? They're like in the dish I'm cooking cookie, right? It depends. So for example, if I do a really easy thing I did when I was dieting was I chopped up like a couple days worth of veggies. So it would have like sweet potato, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, onion, carrots. So much. Just a lot of like eggplant even, like, and then I just mix it all up after I chop it cookie, like big chunks, and I call them my oven sheet veggies. So whenever I wanted to eat veggies, I just took some out, put some spices, put some salt, put some rosemary or whatever I had, garlic powder, onion powder, drizzle olive oil, and then put it in the oven to make it all bake and nice. And then I'll just eat that cookie. I could do it in my toaster oven too, cookie, whenever I wanted. Yeah, and that's one way to do it. I did that a lot when I was losing weight. I also... Oh my god, I got matcha all over my sleeve. Anyways. And then I also do a lot of sautés. Like broccoli. I do a lot of broccoli sautés with garlic. So good. So good, cookie. A lot of sautéing broccoli. The easiest way I like to cook broccoli is I would boil a pot of water, blanch my broccoli in there. Like when you get it from the pack, it's easier. Just blanch it for like a couple minutes, and then while it's blanching, you chop your garlic into slices. Put some oil in your pan. Make sure the garlic gets aromatic. Then throw your broccoli in there. Put some salt in it. And then just fry it up a little bit and serve. Very delicious. Yeah. Very delicious. Easy, easy. So on nights I'd bake teriyaki chicken or whatever. I'd always have some broccoli, and then I'd make some miso soup and some rice. Call it a day, Cookie. Very easy. And then I'd make, of course, several days worth. So the next day I would just heat it up again. Yeah, but then I would either cook or like I'd bake. So like sometimes I'm not cooking that day, but I have a rule in that if I want something nice and sweet, especially when I was on a diet, if I was gonna eat a sweet and a treat, I wasn't going to make it easy for myself. I had to make it. So whether it be like a brownie, a cookie, I can't just order it. I'm gonna make it. Make from scratch. I had that rule when I was on a diet. It's like, if I can't make it from scratch, I'm not gonna eat it. And that's enough of a deterrent, Cookie. That's enough of a deterrent for you to not do it. Even for me, as somebody who's really good at baking, Cookie, you know, sometimes that's enough for me not to be tempted to eat more than I should, Cookie. Yeah. Then I have a sheet of brownies and I just freeze parts of it. I just portion it out and freeze parts of it. You know, Cookie? Yeah. Or just make enough for yourself. I always bake a lot because it gets finished in my house faster than I can eat it, Cookie. So like the first day I'll have, so I'm about to make this batch of cookies. I'm going to only have these cookies literally for myself for 1 or 2 days. Because the rest of the days my sister will eat them and take them to work and they'll all disappear. They'll all disappear within a couple days. So if you have somebody or roommates or like whoever you're living with, or you go to work, you can take them and share them with the people around you, and it kind of helps you. It kind of helps you with making relationships in your life and stuff like that. It's really enjoyable for me personally, Cookie, to like have people eat my food and love it. Like, it makes me so happy. Like, I fed one of my manager's parents, and her mom told me it was delicious. And I should come over more often. That was a dopamine hit, Cookie. That was a dopamine hit. It's a great feeling when someone's mom tells you they love your cooking, Cookie. You know? Awesome. Awesome, Cookie. Yeah. I'll eat your food. Yeah. Straight into space with that one. It took my ego to space for sure, Cookie. You know? Yeah, and then every time I bake something, people always ask to keep more. Like when Shiinan really loved my gingerbread, I made her like a whole tray, like a whole box of the gingerbread for her to take home, and she ate all of it. So it's really makes me happy when people love to eat my food, Cookie. Yeah. Yeah. So if I have the approval of good food, I can't complain, Cookie. I can't complain. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. Before going home, yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean, Cookie? Yeah. My mom also taught me how to make sourdough. Like a really good sourdough bread. So I'm gonna make more tonight because I just ran out. But yeah. I love sharing the sushi I made today. You made sushi? It's awesome! I know how to make sushi too, but I just don't do it as often because raw fish freaks me out if I have to handle it, Cookie. Yeah. Yeah. My mother does the same for her work. She managed to get security escorts for her work from building to car. Yeah, if you feed the security guards, they're really nice to you. They're really nice to you. You know what's awesome is if you don't forget the sanitation crew. So like the people who are often forgotten, like the security guards, the front desk person, the janitors. If you leave something for the janitor that comes around every night, they'll love you. They'll love you. Yeah. Yeah. So it's great. It's a good superpower to have. It's like a soft power, you know. It's a soft power skill, Cookie. Yeah. It gets you a long way. Gets you a long way. You can also run evil experiments on your office. Like for me, for example, I did this thing, Cookie, where every Friday I would bring something like bagels or like something I made or like, so the whole office every Friday they expected me to bring something. I did this for like 3 months straight. Then one day I was like, I could bring something, but I didn't. And I just got some evil joy as I walked in 5 minutes late for my work, and all their heads looked over their computers when I walked into the office. And that gave me a little bit of evil joy, you know, of smug joy that I trained the entire office to expect food and look up. I Pavlov the entire office. Yes. You know that meme of like that you're pushing your hair back while you're punching the guy? Yeah, that's how I felt, Cookie. That's how I felt. I manipulated the entire workplace. I did not gain anything except for that moment of joy in which, like meerkats, their heads peeked over their computer monitors to see what I brought. But I brought nothing that week. I didn't. That power! I brought something the next week, but I just lived for that one moment. 3 months of weekly baking. Just for that one moment of joy, Cookie. A sea of hungry faces. I've Pavloved the entire office, Cookie. You know, my life was dull. I took whatever fun I could find, Cookie, alright? I trained them like dogs. It was a power play on my part, Cookie. Very evil, very evil. Yes. Yeah, played the long game, Cookie. Listen, I know what it's like to be a 9-to-5 wagey working a black company job, you know, endless overtime. I got my joy where I could. Evil or not, I got my joy where I could, Cookie. Okay? Evil. Yeah, just team lead things. Exactly, Cookie. Just team lead things. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Neko Chu. Thank you so much, Cookie. Yeah. Ah, yes. Thank you, Big Boy Bastard, for becoming a new member. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you. Here, let me put a thing on the thing that says my... Hold on. My cookies are chilling right now. Okay, what is this? Anyone who kink shames me will become a eunuch. When did I use this? When did I use this, Cookie? When did I use this? When did I use this? When did I use this? Why do I have this, Cookie? Huh? Okay, well, we're changing it, Cookie. Okay, hold on. We are... Cookie dough is currently chilling. Will bake at... how long do I have? 5:20. 5:15 PST. Okay. There it is. And then we're gonna do background color there. Okay. Awesome. Now everybody knows what's going on. I'll put this here. Awesome. Now people can see. Why do I have it saved? I use the same like thing in OBS that I just constantly change. Yeah, I constantly just change the words. I have like 2 text sources and I just keep changing them, Cookie. Yeah, same overlays. Yep. Yeah, another round of matcha cookies because last time I didn't put enough flour and I didn't end up making them properly. This time though, we will make them, Cookie. Yeah. What's with the Mount Everest thing? Because I had a nightmare last night, Cookie. I will... Hold on. You guys know I have a weird obsession with watching Everest content, Cookie, before bed. And, well, I also, along with that, have an overactive imagination, Cookie. I don't know if you guys noticed. But then, I had a nightmare last night that Sadby, this guy, climbed Mount Everest and fell off. And was lost forever. And so, I am full of nerves and sadness today. Yes. I was supposed to do a presentation, which I'm struggling with because I have literally spent so much time researching that thinking about... Here, this is a tweet. This is a tweet. Thinking about compiling it is stressing me out beyond belief. I might just condense it so we only cover up to project from Mercury to Gemini tomorrow, and then next week we'll cover all of Apollo project, and then after that we will cover modern commercialization of space travel and stuff right before the launch of Artemis 2. I think we might have to you know, do that, Cookie. We might have to do a multi-parter because it otherwise would be too much information, Cookie. So we might build up tomorrow all the way up to end of Project Gemini, and then we'll do Apollo next week, and then we'll do modern projects and commercialization of space travel right before the launch of Artemis 2. Yeah, long history, Cookie. So that way everything's like gonna be condensed nicely, and I have more time to talk about things, Cookie. Thank you so much, Slayer the Crow, for the shupa. Now that you're a banana, you can say there's a reason about the banana in my ear. What? I don't know, man. I don't know what you're trying to say, Cookie. I don't get it. Yes. So many arcs. Yeah, there's too many arcs. You know, it's crazy that we haven't been back to the moon since Project Apollo. The Apollo project. We haven't been back since. Like, we made a huge... We haven't been back to the moon since Armstrong put his foot down on it. It's crazy, Cookie. I think so. There's not a lot there, but... I think it's crazy. Yeah. We haven't been back. The thing is... The budget that NASA gets now is a teeny tiny portion of what the budget that was allotted for NASA back in the Apollo project. It was like billions and billions of dollars because it was a priority. We were at war. Now that we're no longer in that era of the Cold War, why should the government fund? It's like 2% of the budget that it used to get. So, yeah. It was the space race. It was, Cookie. Yeah. It's kind of just like a big rock. So much conspiracy theorists in my chat. That's crazy, Cookie. Even my mom knows that we've been to the moon. The bar is in hell. Guys, the bar is in hell. Thank you so much for the show, but got you going, Thomas. Heard you're making cookies for Irie. Tell her that I miss her. She knows you guys do, Cookie. To accept my marriage proposals for me, I'll owe you a big favor. Selfish thing to want when she has tons of adoring fans, Cookie. Selfish thing to want. Very sweet of you, but also, it's if she has a bunch of adoring fans, Cookie. All right, she gotta split her attention among all of you. Why don't you give her $20 and tell her to marry you? Instead of giving me $20 and then forcibly putting me in this chair that I'm in right now, Cookie. But I will bake cookies for her. Thank you for the shuba, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, but I think she would appreciate it if you gave her that $20 to support her, Cookie. But thank you. Thank you. The worst you could say is no. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, Cookie. Yeah, it wasn't for me. So I think I'm allowed to say that, Cookie. Silverplate, thank you for the shoe, Bob! The iPhone you're using for face tracking has more computing power than all of humanity had when we put man on the moon. It's true. It's true. The systems on board the ship on Apollo 11 was less powerful than a Texas Instruments graphing calculator, Cookie. Think about it that way. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Ira Milan. What happened to the first patch? Did you toss them? Watch the stream, Cookie. Yes, I tossed them. Yes, watch the stream. I tossed it out. It didn't work out, Cookie. It didn't work out. Yeah, I didn't put enough flour in it. There was no way, Cookie. Yeah, mechanical systems always are will be king. I agree with that. You know, there's one thing I realize. I refuse to buy a new car newer than 2010. You know why, Cookie? Because as fancy as they look, they have all sorts of systems on board and computers and stuff that if those short out or cut out, there's no way to fix them third party. You're forced to go in to the shop and get fleeced by the people who sold you the car, you know. And if you buy, yeah, you get like tons of tech slop that only they can fix, right? Whereas for all old cars, you could just buy some, excuse my language, fuck ass parts from China, put it in, and it'll run. I believe in mechanical supremacy. I do, Cookie. I do. You could just buy some, excuse my language, fuck ass parts from God knows where and then put it in your car and it'll work, Cookie. You know, that's the best. That's the best. Yeah. I like that. I feel like that's the way mechanics are supposed to be. Right, Cookie? I just don't like how you have to go to the dealership to get some fuck-ass, excuse my language, programs that barely work. Have you ever been in a Mercedes and tried the navigation system and had it work better than a Google Maps? Why? Why do they bother putting navigation systems in Mercedes that don't fucking work when everybody's just gonna use Google Maps anyways? Literally waste of my money and time, Cookie. Waste of my money and time, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much for our shoe buffer, kid. Mishina, what's your top 5 dream car garage? I don't have dream cars. I don't. I used to want an FRS or a BRZ when I was like younger. But now I think it's cringe, so I don't want that anymore. Eee, little chocolate chip on the head. Ooh, how'd you get it all over your face? Oh, sad bee. Oh, how'd you get... Oh, wait, it stays. How'd you get it all over your face? Oh. Yeah. But now it's cringe. Now I want more utility type vehicles. Like I want a big Mercedes. Is it a Mercedes Sprinter? Is it a Sprinter van? Is it called a Sprinter? The tall one. The Mercedes van that you can stand up in and turn into a living space. Yeah. I want a Mercedes Sprinter van. That I can convert into a camper van.
Peanut butter jelly time.
That's what I want. Yeah. I want a camper van. Yeah, that's right, Cookie. Kinda want a DeLorean. I've seen one. It's hard to find one in working condition now, Cookie. Thank you so much for a show, boss. Stupid boo. Car hunting at the moment, trying to find one that won't crap out driving across the street. I can fix myself. When it does, it's a nightmare right now. 2010 Toyota Corolla. That's your answer, Cookie. A 2010 Toyota Corolla or Camry. That's your best friend, Cookie. It'll run forever. Just keep it serviced. Yeah, it'll run forever. It'll take some dings. It'll still run. You can put some fuck-ass parts from China into it, and it'll run, Cookie. It'll go the distance. Pretty good. Yeah, the GOAT, truly, Cookie. They don't make them like they used to. Thank you so much for Shupa, Matt Larson. All three of my vehicles are older than 2010. Mine too. Mine's a 2005
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter
Toyota
jelly
Highlander.
time.
Yes, it is ass. it is ass. But again, it's one of those ass cars that are just. It'll run forever, Cookie. It's ass, Cookie. Yeah. It drive. That's all it do. It's my shit car, Cookie. It'll work forever. Exactly. All my friends are telling me I should buy a new car because they're like, it doesn't suit you. Like, you're so cute and pretty and it doesn't suit your vibe. I'm like, I don't care. I will roll up to the party in my shit car and nobody can do anything about it. I will do it, Cookie. I will pick you up in my 2005 freaking Highlander covered in cobwebs, okay? I will do it. Unless you want to buy an Uber. If you wanted a free ride, this is what you're getting. This is what you're getting, Cookie. Shut up about my car. That's right, Cookie. If not broke, why fix? Exactly, Cookie. If not broke, why fix? Yeah. Thank you so much for the Shuba, Ferrari kid. Machina, can I ask your opinion on Ferraris? Are you gonna pretend that I can afford one or have enough money? Do you think I'm in the tax bracket to even have an opinion on Ferraris, Cookie? I'm neither in the tax bracket nor the demographic to have a real opinion on Ferraris, Cookie. I just told you I only drive shit boxes. And now you're like, what's your opinion? You're asking a woman? A Chinese woman who only drives shit boxes. Who doesn't make nearly the kind of money that I'll ever own one. Her opinion on Ferraris. I don't know what you're expecting there, Cookie. I'm gonna be real with you, Cookie. Just take a moment, Cookie. Just take a moment. Yes. Yes. Take a moment, Cookie, to think about that for a second. Yeah, it's like asking a homeless guy about his opinions on real estate. Doesn't matter what I say. If I even knew anything, Cookie. I think they're nice cars that old men drive when they hit their midlife crisis and are about to divorce their wives and leave their 3 teenage children behind to date a much younger woman from another country. That's what I think. That's what I think, Cookie. That's what I think. That's as far as I know, Cookie. Yes. Yes. True and real, Cookie. True and real. It's that's what I think, Cookie. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Cookie? Am I wrong? I think I'm correct, Cookie. I think I'm very correct. Thank you so much for the show, Baby. My biggest gripe in modern cars is how everything is touchscreen. Yes. I hate that. I hate that, Cookie. Just give me the real dials, Cookie. Yes, the haptics are not good enough to give me touchscreens for everything. What if your touchscreen dies? And you can't move a car seat back, Cookie. That's ass, Cookie. That's ass. Yes. Yeah. Again, it's fine if you like sports cars and stuff. I used to, but it was more in the JDM scene. So I don't really know much about European imported cars. I only know more about imports as in Japanese riced out rice rollers, Cookie. If you want to talk rice rollers, I have a little bit more semblance of an opinion, Cookie, but you're asking me on my opinion about European imports. I have none. I have none, Cookie. Yes. Yes. You want to talk to me about what I think about Subi Bros? I have some. Not very good ones, but I do. Yeah, I do, but I don't have any. I haven't been around people that can afford Ferraris or been around Ferraris. I've never been inside of a Ferrari, Cookie. Yeah. 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 So I don't know what to say about that one. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shupa, Lego Hunter. My fave car brand of all time is Fiat. I'm not convinced I have car bros in my chat. I'm not convinced I have car bros in my chat, Cookie. I am not convinced. I am not convinced I have car bros in my chat, Cookie. Maybe. I am not convinced. I am not convinced we have car bros in my chat. Bro, I know Fiat makes other cars overseas, but they're generally not very reliable, right? You're Italian technology, Cookie. Italian techno. That has to be rage bait. X19 and Spider, especially the X19. If you want to look it up, it's rad. I'm sure it looks rad. It's an Italian company, Cookie, but does it run for a long time? No. They're like toy cars. I kind of wanted a Fiat Abarth for the funsies because I feel like people expect me to drive a Fiat Abarth. You know what I mean? And then like put Chikawa decals all over it. Like that's what, when people think of me driving, that's what they're thinking. You know? You know, Cookie? That's what they're thinking, Cookie. Yes. It is pretty cool though. It is a pretty cool car. Yes. It is. It's very nostalgic. You guys are right. It has the same color as pistachio cream. There's a pistachio green color. It is quite cute. It is quite. This is a very car. This is a very car. It has the flip lights too. Very cute. The pop-up headlights. Very cute, like the Miata. Very friendly face. It's a very ooh-woo face on this car, Cookie. Yeah. Looks unsafe. Probably is. It's a Fiat, so... Italians and mechanical safety? You know how that goes, Cookie. Yes. Thank you so much for a show, Asmodeus. Best car by far is Pontiac Aztec. I don't see Pontiacs on the road anymore. Does Pontiac still exist, Cookie? I don't think it does. Does Pontiac still exist? Thoughts on the filthy Beamer drivers? I hate filthy Beamer drivers. I will never own a BMW, Cookie, because I hate Beamer drivers. I hate it. All like the terrible Asian drivers on the road where I am are like rich Asians who work in tech and drive like douchebags with their
Peanut butter jelly time.
with their BMWs. It's like and all the rich Asian grandmas and grandpas, they all drive terribly with BMWs. I don't know what it is, Cookie. I can say this because I am an Asian grandma on the road, Cookie, okay? But like, horrible. You try to go park in any upper class neighborhood and there's like a 99 ranch market or something, like a Chinese supermarket. Literal hell on earth. Literal hell on earth. Just all the grannies and moms with their children that don't know. I don't know how they got their license. They're all driving their BMWs terribly. Can't park. Can't back out. Can't back in. BMW drivers. Or it's a really young frat bro that has no fear of death or of killing people on the freeway. I think the drivers I trust most on the road, Cookie, drive trucks. Drive pickup trucks. For some reason, every time there's a pickup truck, I feel like they know how to drive. You know? Every time I see a pickup truck, I'm like, yeah, they probably know how to drive. The only thing that's bad about pickup trucks, Cookie, is that if you're driving long term on the road, like, and you're driving at night, and you're on a really dark freeway, their headlights, if they're driving behind you, blinding. Absolutely blinding. Horrible. Blinding. Angle your headlights down, okay? Angle it down. People put in headlights wrong. When you replace your headlights, you're supposed to angle it so that it points on the road in front of you, not straight ahead. It's just blinding, Cookie. Yeah, horrible. I wish I could install like giant lights in the back that I could hit and then blind them back. So it's really bad. I also have astigmatism, so it's horrible, Cookie. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shuba, Ferrari Kid. I have an 1974 X19 that's currently being restored. How do you guys afford buying parts for your car, Cookie? It has to be your only hobby, right, Cookie? That's pretty cool. It's cool that you guys have garages that you guys can fix cars in. That's crazy, Cookie. Thank you so much for the shuba, Lego Hunter. I grew up in a house that drives Lancia, Alpha, and Fiat. I think I'm Jovers, Cookie, because I love them. Well, because Alpha. Well, Alfa Romeo, it's all Italian cars, right? They don't have really high reliability ratings, but they're cool, fun little cars. Thank you so much for the shuba. East Kowloon. I think that's East Kowloon. BMWs get bullied by angry Toyota trucks here. Really? Well, in Texas, I do see BMW drivers get bullied all the time. They get boxed in by pickup trucks, which I thought was great. There was, when I went to Texas, Cookie, there was a BMW acting like an absolute asshole. And all the pickup trucks on the road just decided, screw this guy, and then boxed him in. It's crazy. I'm like, justice. You'll never see that where I live, Cookie. But in Texas, they'll box in assholes. Like, everybody's like connected, you know? We're boxing in this guy. And everybody's like, yeah. I mean, nobody talks to each other, but everybody just does it, Cookie. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Earned. Exactly. Street justice served. I know. Honestly. Yeah. It's like a hive, the Texan hive mind, Cookie. Truly. Vigilante soul. For real. Thank you so much for a Shuba, Nocturnal. Tech here, that is from the lame squatted trucks. No, they weren't squat, they're just high up, Cookie. They're just high up, Cookie. Yeah, yeah. Anyways. God bless, Cookie. God bless. Anyways, Cookie. Hold on. Let me see. How cute are nails? They're the same ones. I'm getting them redone next week, Cookie. Yeah, I'm getting them redone. Do you guys want... Ooh, okay. Okay, the cookies are done chilling. Let me take them out and then we can scoop them out onto a tray. Hold on, Cookie. I'll be right back. Let me get the tray first. Yay! I got my tray. We're only gonna make a couple because I'm not gonna. Should I make all of them?
Peanut butter jelly time.
Maybe I should. Yeah, I think we're gonna make all of them. Hold on. Let me preheat my oven to 350, and then I'm going to get another baking sheet and line it. I'll be right back, Cookie. Hold on. Okay, baking sheet number 2 acquired. This one's smaller. Okay, maybe I should put 2. Put it like this. And then fold. Okay, there we go, Cookie. Alright. Yeah, perfect. Nice. And now I can put this Here, I'll put this on the side. Alright, let me go get my cookie dough. The reason we chill our dough is to help the butter it's to help the butter form solidify, and then the sugar structures sort of form together. Hold on. Yeah, so they need to chill so the sugar structures and the butter and the fats have time to form properly. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Yeah, and it helps it from spreading too much when it's baking, which helps. Yeah. See, put this down. Some of these are too big. Yeah, okay, that's good. Maybe a little bit more for this one. Yeah, a little bit more. For this one, there it is, okay. And then continue to scoop. I think that's far enough, right, Cookie? You guys think so? I'm scared they're gonna spread so much and then it's not gonna be pretty. They might touch, exactly. I don't want them to touch. Maybe I'll space them out a little bit more just in case. Just in case, maybe. Yeah. Usually one ball length. I think we'll see how this batch goes, and then if it doesn't go well, we could always try again and space them out a little bit more. There's somebody that asked what kind of cookies they were. They're matcha cookies. And just so you know, it's in the title. just so you were aware, you know. They're in the title. Yes. Awesome cookie. You know, when you clicked on the stream. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's just make it in this formation and see what happens. And then I'll put some on the other one too. All right. It's okay. No. Not everybody pays a lot of attention. That's fine, you know? You know, Cookie. You know. Okay. Redo. Thank you so much for your show, bye! Nameless class. We also have a thing called the Texit. We'll just lead the freeway through the grass if there's no barricades. What? It's called the Texit. Really? I have not seen that. I have not seen that on my Texas trip. I gotta see a Texit for myself. A Texas exit. Amazing. That's so funny. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm a simple man. I see Shiina, I click. Thank you. I'm glad, Cookie. I'm glad. Let me do this. Let me do. There's a lot of hand cams today. I didn't realize it when I changed my stream, but I looked and I'm like, Cleo? Cleo cooking stream? I think Cleo is doing a cooking stream, and then Rooney's doing a hand cam right now as well. So we're all hand camming today. Very handy day today. Hey yo, yeah, there's a lot of hand stuff going on today. Very handsy day today, Cookie. I'm gonna go stick these in the freezer. Hold on. I'm gonna stick these in the freezer. Oh wait, it's done? It's done heating? Okay. Alright, they're actually in the oven because the oven finished preheating, Cookie. I put them in my oven, Cookie. Yeah. Alright, so hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set timer for 12 minutes. Okay, 12 minutes and counting. Alright. Hold on. Is it? Yeah, it is running. Awesome. Okay. And now I'm gonna do all of them. So let me. Where's my other sheet pan? What the hell? Where's my other sheet pan, Cookie? Okay. All right. Continue. Continue, Cookie. The cookie baking. Hopefully the sizings of these turn out okay. Parchment paper, yeah. I think this needs a little bit more. There we go. 2. Yeah, better than last time. Yeah, the consistency is way better. I think I just was too I didn't put enough flour last time, Cookie. It was all wrong. It was all wrong last time, but this time I think it's okay. I think we'll be okay. The consistency of the dough last time was completely just cooked. It was not good. But I think this time it's gonna be okay. I have a feeling it's gonna be fine. This is what I'm used to with cookies. Yeah. Sugar was alright, but I got all my ratios wrong because I forgot to put in an extra cup of flour. Which, it's a high sugar content dough, so if you don't put in enough flour, it just spreads like literal chaos. It's not great. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to space it out in diagonals today. That way we can have another row down here. I think we only have enough for 2 more anyways, so that's fine. 1, and then the last one. And I'll set a separate timer for this batch. There we go. All right, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna stick this in there too. Hold on, how much is this? 7 more minutes for that one. I'm gonna stick this one in. Oh yeah, that's looking very correct. That's looking very correct. I'm gonna set my other phone for another timer cookie. Let's see, timer 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Do I have one? Yeah, right here. Okay, 12 minutes and counting. Let's go. Alright, awesome. No matcha puddles this time. Yeah, now we're just gonna wait until it all bakes. Hopefully, cookie. Yeah, we'll see. I think it's gonna turn out fine. Yeah, Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, Korean. I can't read your name, Korean guy, but thank you, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you for asking me about my opinions about cars, but yeah, I don't know anything about the European side of things, Cookie. And my knowledge is outdated because when I worked as an import model for like a little itty bit, like in the span of a year and a half, Cookie. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago, Cookie. Like the FRS has just come out, and Scion was still a company, Cookie. Like it was a long time ago. Hold Hold on. I remember Scion. Yeah, it was a long time ago, Cookie. It was a long time ago. You were in Painmonger went to art school. My condolences. My condolences, Painmonger. Gachikoi Thomas, I apologize for earlier Shupa. It's okay, Gachikoi. It's okay. It's okay. It's a bit. It was a play. I didn't take it hard. It was just like our way on my channel of like helping you learn to help Irie. Does that make sense? It's my mean, nice way of saying, why are you giving money to me? You should be giving it to Irie. But I appreciate it, Cookie. Yes. Irie will appreciate your donations, though. I can't talk into a lot of her situation, but she takes care of a lot. I don't know anybody else who deserves more donos than Chisaka Irie. So I appreciate it, Cookie. And I really do thank you for the Akashupa, but it's just because I feel so strongly that nobody else... If you were an Irie fan, you were wasted by giving your money to me. Alright, because she really will appreciate it, Cookie. So, yeah, so... Just letting you know that it means more to her than you'll ever know. And that you should be giving your money to Chisaka Irie. That is the point I was trying to make. I was trying to bully you guys. Especially if you are one of Irie's, an Irie head, you should be giving your money to Irie even if she's not streaming, Cookie, because she's working very hard. Yes, that is what I mean. I feel very strongly about it, Cookie. I'm sorry if I'm very autistic in this way. I like to bully everybody a little bit, Cookie, but she deserves it more than I do. I can guarantee it, Cookie. Yes. I know she appreciates it, but thank you. That's very sweet of you. That's very sweet. You give your Oshi your love. She really needs it right now. So that's what I mean, Cookie. Yes. I was just bullying you for the sake of bants, Cookie. Please don't feel like I'm actually mad at you, Cookie. Please don't feel that way. Yeah. There's a bit of banter that goes on, you know? I'm a little mean to you guys sometimes. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, Cookie. Yeah. I just miss her. I did check on her. She's doing alright. It's just she's dealing with a lot, so be patient. Whenever she's ready, make sure you're there for her. Make sure that when she comes back, when she's ready, that you're there. I think that is the best thing you can do. And any money you have, I don't need money to bake her goods, but your support will really make her happy, I think. So don't worry about me, Cookie. Don't worry about me. I'm just trying to bully you into supporting your Oshi only. She appreciates it. I know she does, Cookie. Thank you so much for the Shuba, Silver Plate. But again, you should feel a little bit bad for putting your marriage proposal with me. I think that's the only thing you should feel a little bit bad about. A little bit. You should feel a little bad about asking for her hand in marriage on my stream. I will say, that is deserved, Cookie. Truly. All right. We got a minute. I'm gonna pull the cookies out, Cookie. Yes, Cookie. All right. Yeah. Send $5 your Oshi, Cookie. Yes. Send $5 your Oshi right now, even if it's not me. Hold on, Cookie. Hold on. I'll check on my cookies.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Okay, so when you do this, don't.
Peanut butter jelly time,
Oh.
peanut butter jelly time.
Don't use copper pans. I burned the copper pan batch, but this batch is good. We're just gonna wait for that to cool, Cookie. Hold on! You guys are shoot buying too much! Hold on, Cookie!
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
So don't use copper baking sheet because they will burn your cookies. I'm gonna let them cool and see if they're fine underneath. But they seem a little toasty, so don't use copper pan. This is my new pan. I hate it, Cookie.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Alright. It's okay. I'm gonna wait. So after the cookies are done,
Peanut butter jelly time.
you want to cool them for 10 minutes on the sheet before you place them on a cooling rack, Cookie.
Peanut butter
Let me go get a
jelly
cooling
time,
rack.
peanut
I'll be right back.
butter
Oh my
jelly
god,
time.
thank you so much for the Shupa Asmodeus. Thank you, Braz Jazz. Thank you, Azar. Thank you, UI.
Peanut
Thank you,
butter
Sea
jelly
Shades.
time,
Thank you,
peanut butter jelly
Abokuma.
time.
Thank you, Cyber Demon. Thank you, guys. Cookie, you guys are so sweet. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you. Why is my face
Peanut
not
butter
moving?
jelly
Hold on.
time, peanut butter jelly time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 3 months of member, Untwined Anonymity. Thank you, Zorg, for the Shupa. Thank you, Shane, for the Sheen attacks. Thank you. Thank you, Bullweevil. Thank you, Shy B. I love how Bullweevil gave me $2 because his Oshi is a love bug. Is because he's a love bug. It's so sweet. He's like, I want to support even if you're not my Oshi. That's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. Thank you, Shyami. Thank you, Weep King. Thank you, Makashu. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tennies for breakfast. He's like, I give you half. That's cute. That's so cute. Thank you. Thank you, Nameless. Thank you, Composer. Thank you, Mayhem Cookie. Thank you. He's just a little bug, like him. The love bugs. This is how I see them. Do you guys look like Sad Bee? But like a worm? I wonder if the love bugs looks like Sad Bee, but like a worm. Like imagine a worm, but with Sad Bee's face and with nubs. I think in my head, that's what love bugs look like. It's just a blue worm with nubs with Sad Bee's face, Cookie. Yeah. They don't? Yeah. Thank you so much for the Shupa attendees. Thank you. Thank you, Cookie. Ringos and cookies are the same thing. True. Thank you so much for the Shupa. Nameless Glasses, Monkey Paw Girls. Thank you, Composer, for the Shupa. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kim Jong-poon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Howard Curtis. Thank you, Show Me Your Butthole. Thank you, East Kowloon. Mostly Safe. Tachi, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for a shoe bus silver plate. Do you remember Hot Import Nights? Yes, I do, because I modeled at Hot Import Nights. I've never been to Nopi though. Yes, I've never been, Cookie. Thank you so much for the Shupa, Matt Larson. I've decided to name my needle felt sad bee. My friend named me Inconsolably. He's so inconsolable. Thank you for the Shupa backlog gamer. You saw nothing. I didn't see anything. I'm the same as Ball, so here. Thank you, Abibiyama. Hold on, Cookie. Let me get my cookies out of the oven. A beauteous thing. I'm gonna leave it to cool. So guys, when you bake this, if you're putting a tray on the lower rack of your oven, if your oven is bottom heating like mine, Cookie, you put the tray on the bottom, that one you want to bake for 10 minutes. You want to keep your eye on that one. The one you put on top will need the full 12 minutes, Cookie. So I think the ones at the bottom are a little bit too cooked. They're gonna be a little bit more crispy. And don't use a copper. Don't use a copper pan, because that thing burned the cookies. Yeah, but the top rack is perfect. So I'll keep that in mind. I never usually put all of it at once, Cookie. I usually only scoop out enough dough for like 5 at a time for this recipe. So first time I did giant batch and we learned, but we got good cookies. We got good cookies. They are cooling right now for 10 minutes. Let me set like, hold on. Let me set a 6-minute timer, Cookie. And after 6 minutes, we can move them onto the rack. Yes, Cookie. What about silicone baking sheets? I've never worked with silicone baking sheets, so I don't know. But you put the silicone baking sheets on a metal sheet, right, Cookie? So yeah. Yeah, I mean, parchment paper is just like, it's just paper coated in silicone, I think. So, same thing. Yeah. So yeah, they go in the pan. So just don't get a copper pan. Just don't get a copper pan. Yeah. Just don't get a copper pan, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much for... Yeah, thank you for the shupa. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Inu. Oh, for the fun. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you for the sad bee fun. Thank you. Was that literally an hour ago? Yeah, I think this is wrong. I think this is not the correct. Really? 1 hour ago? I think it messed up, Cookie. Yeah, Marcus, thank you for the dono. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you. That's very sweet. That's very sweet, Cookie. Yeah, Charlium, thank you so much. Thank you, Inu. Thank you, guys are so sweet, Cookie. Alright. And now a lot of waiting. So when you take out cookies, as you guys saw from the oven, they're gonna be very soft. Don't touch them. They're gonna be very, very soft when cookies come out of the oven. A lot of people think you need to bake them until they're cookie consistency. But that's not true, Cookie. You take them out, they're soft because they're still cooking. If you take them out, you can't touch them yet. You gotta wait for 10 minutes for them to harden up a little bit. And then you gotta take them off the thing and then let them cool the rest of the way. Then they're perfect because they're still cooking. Yeah, they still cook as they cool. So if you cook them until they're hard, then they're overdone, Cookie. Yeah. Yeah. So just letting you guys know that. A lot of people, that's why... This literally, when people say that they're bad at making cookies, it's literally just that. It's literally, I'm just like, you're just taking it out too late because you're expecting it to be cookie consistency when you take them out. You got it, when you take them out, it's normal that they're soft. So if the recipe says 12 minutes and you put it in for 12 minutes and it's still soft, you're still good. Wait. Take it out and wait. Leave it on there for 10 minutes. It'll harden up 100%. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, Cookie. Alright, hold on.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Alright, yatta. So these are the ones that came alright, except for these. So these are the ones with the copper. They look fine on top, but because the copper was so hot, Cookie, it's burnt at the back. So don't use copper pans. That was my first time using this. It's a coal. So don't do that. These are okay. They're slightly overcooked. The good batch still needs a little bit more time cooling. Yeah, so good. Yeah, this is perfect. This one's perfect. Yeah, it's crispy. It's supposed to get crispy. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect, Cookie. Yeah, this is perfect. Crispy. This one's charred. You see that? Yeah, don't use that. Let's try it. Let's try it. What that looks like. Ooey gooey. Obviously, they're still hot right now. They're still hot right now, so they're still like ooey gooey. But as they harden, as they rest more, they'll become more cookie-like cookie. But they're meant to be a bit chewy. Mmm.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly.
And these are the less cooked ones. They're gonna need a lot more time. But these are probably ideally what it is, Cookie. Mm-hmm. Mmm. It's like brownie consistency, yeah. Mmm. But after they cool, they're gonna be a little bit chewy. Yeah. We got 3 different doneness. We did. My oven is mysterious. I will never use those baking sheets ever again. Those baking sheets were ass, Cookie. But I will continue using my usual baking sheets because these are perfect. This one's a little bit charred. This one, it's okay. Yeah, this one's perfect. I have a whole tray of them, but they're not ready to go. Yeah, this one's charred. This one's like a puck. Look at that. This one's good. All right, perfect. Awesome. I have a whole other tray. Let me go get it. These are perfect. These are absolutely perfect. The top rack is just amazing. These are perfect. Show you guys in a second. These are actually perfect. They're still so gooey, but you need to. I'm gonna start stacking these like this. These are like extra crispy. These are not edible. These are perfect. Yeah. Wow. I'm so sad about these. It's okay. It happens. All right, yeah, these are the best ones. All right. I would not eat the burnt ones. Maybe I would, but let's see. The thing about the ones that are burnt is they're burnt only on the bottom, but the top is fine. No, it's burnt on the inside too. Yeah, I wouldn't eat these. Yeah, it's too bitter. I see. Yeah. Don't use a copper pan. It sucks, Cookie. Sucks. It sucks, Cookie. Thank you so much for the shupa. Thank you, Heiwa. Hey, Sheena's cookies. Yes, my cookies. Thank you so much for the shupa. Thank you. Thank you for the 18 months, Mr. Sandman. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you. How much to get one shipped with the signed recipe? I don't want to get you guys sick and then somebody's gonna sue and cancel me for getting someone sick. You know, accidentally. Shad B, do you like it? Do you love it? Do you love cookies? I love cookies. Shad B, ooh, yay. Awesome! I think I'm gonna, now that I've perfected, now that I know what to do, I think the next batch I make for other people is gonna be way more solid. It's gonna be way more solids. I'm gonna get a whole bunch. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, these are beautiful. See? Perfect. Perfect. These are a little overdone, but they're great for people who like crispy. The other ones are inedible. All right, perfect. Experimental batch done. It's not if you make this recipe for yourself, Cookie, just make sure. What I like to do is I make the dough, I put it in the refrigerator, and then I use a ice cream scoop to scoop out how many cookies I want to eat, and then I bake them in the toaster oven as I want cookies. So that way they come out perfect every time. I've never made it like this. I've never made it like this. So, like all of it at once. So now I know my oven a little better, Cookie. Yes. Awesome. Alright, that's what I do with a lot of my cookie recipes, guys. If you guys can't eat a whole batch right away, just do that. Just keep the cookie dough, freeze half of it, keep half of it in your fridge, and then just use it as you need. That way you still need to have the effort of cooking it before eating it, Cookie. Unless you're one of those people who can't have cookie dough around and you just will eat it no matter what, then maybe don't make this, Cookie. Yeah, the dough stays good for about 3 to 4 days in the fridge. But if you can't eat it, I would just freeze part of it, Cookie. Yeah. Translated to use an air fryer, not for cookies. No, I don't bake cookies in the air fryer, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much for thank you so much for 18 months, Mr. Salmon. Thank you, Cookie. Yeah, 3 to 4 days is fine in the fridge, but if you're gonna go longer, I would definitely, yeah, yeah. Do we get to try your cookies for FazeCon? I'll ask to see if I can do a massive baking operation so that you guys can like pay like $1 or something for a Shiina baked good or something. I will ask because that'll be fun. That'll be fun if I can sell cookies and do a little bake sale. I think that would be really cute. Yeah, just $1 at the coffee stand. I just need to perfect some of my recipes. Yeah. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm not trying to make money off of these. I just want to make sure you guys get to eat something, you know? Yeah. I'll see. I'll ask Sakuna if I can do that. If I can do that. Yeah. Thank you so much for Shupa Pugorilla paying the Oshi tax. Also, the court will plant 55 trees in your honor, and your prosecutor is to be sent to Snake Island with several rats shoved in any crevice of your choosing. I love that woman. Do you guys know the black lady who does the court hearings for the potlucks, Cookie? So good. I love her so much. I love her so much, Cookie. Yeah, she's great. She's a riot. I love her. She keeps coming up with like really creative punishments for people who bring nothing to the potluck. Yes. Yeah, there's a lady that's like on TikTok who judges what you bring to the potluck. So if you upload a video where it's like, my name is blah 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 and this I brought blah 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 blah, and she'll be like, and if you bring something good, she'll be like, the keys to the city, darling, and the court will plant 55 trees in your honor, and your prosecutor will get the braising bull. you know, or if you bring something bad, she'll be like, get him, cut his throat. You know, it's really funny. I can watch them all day, Cookie. Yeah, she's like, the pair of anguish for you and your Uber driver. Next! Yeah. That one where she roasted that one lady who presented like tray of nachos or something. Exactly. Like if you show up to a potluck and you only brought chips and alcohol, she'll just be like,
Peanut butter jelly time.
1,000 years.
Peanut butter jelly
No
time.
bail. 1,000 years. The Judas cradle for you and your Uber driver. You know. Thank you so much for the show about Barge Bingus. Shiina, you're cute, and I think part of your charm is having you on the background, then tuning it back in when you're in the middle of a rant with no context. Going what? Love you. That's sweet. Thank you. Thank you. She's perfect. She's perfect. Ooh, yes. These are perfect. Perfect cookies. Very, very perfect cookies. Happy. Happy. I'm gonna save the good ones for Sis, because she loves these. And then I can have the crunchy ones. I'm gonna save the good ones so she can take them to work. And then I can have the crappy ones for my ice cream. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. The crunchier ones. They're not even ass. They're just a little crunchier than I'd like. Awesome. Yeah,
Peanut
which one
butter
is that?
jelly
Tedby.
time. Peanut butter
Tedby,
jelly
here
time.
you go. Take this. They're really oily. They're really oily cookies, so just keep that in mind when you're making these. They're quite greasy and sugary cookie. Yes. Alright, success! Awesome cookie. Thank you so much, the Moog. They look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Green matcha cookies. Da 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 da. Da 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 do 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 do
Peanut butter
do.
jelly time.
Oh,
Peanut
this
butter
one is
jelly
kind
time.
of okay. I have to put it here. That one's not ready to be propped up. This one is though. Okay, awesome. So much green. So much green. I love green food. Can't lie. Except for green eggs and ham. I think that's gross, but you know what it is. Okay, redemption achieved. I have work to do because tomorrow, Cookie, I have 2 streams. I have one for Mahjong Seoul. Mahjong event. The FaZe Mahjong event. Tomorrow on the official FaZe account with me and Pippa. I'll see you guys there first. And then we'll do part 1 of NASA space history. Part 1. Yes, Cookie. Yes. Let's go! Yay! Part 1. Be there or be square, Cookie. Yes, the jogging will continue until morale improves. Okay. I'll see you guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you, Lego Hunter. Thank you for the shupa. Say it with me, fellow cookies. We love random woman yaps. I'm glad you guys do. I always am nervous. I hope I wasn't too mean to you guys today. Some of you, I like to play with chat. Okay, I just hopefully you guys aren't too bothered by it. Sometimes I feel like people are getting softer. Maybe it's just because it's after Valentine's Day. Some people are getting a little softer, easier to hurt your feelings. Happens sometimes, you know, Cookie. It happens. It happens to me too. I understand, but just know I'm not mad. I'm not mad. There's usually a good reason why I'm bullying you, and it's to encourage you to do something positive, Cookie. Okay. All right, Cookie. Okay, Cookie. I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys soon, Cookie. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Cookie. Bye-bye.
Peanut butter jelly
Cookie,
time.
Cookie,
Peanut
thank you for
butter
the
jelly
shoot,
time.
Cookie. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. 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 Okay. Where the hell am I raiding into, Cookie? Rooney. I want to see. Wait, is Uruka on? I don't see Uruka. Is it members? Okay, I'm sending you guys to Rooney. Say hi to Rooney for me, Cookie. She's so sweet. Another beautiful handed woman. Alright, Cookie, bye-bye!